I want to address an issue that happened last week. I think last week Wednesday. Okay, I was just there, and then I got a message from TikTok here. So there's this account that messaged me, oh hi, so and so wants your number, and then I just gave the number out, and I'm like, I'll try to put evidence or proof here, and I'm like, who is that? The name that he mentioned, I'm like, oh, who is that? I'll show the screenshots here. I'm like, who is that? And then he said Appiah something. I've forgotten because I have to go back to the message and check the name, but then I'll put the proof here. And then he mentioned that name, and I'm like, okay, I don't know that person honestly. I'm like, okay, but who is that? And then he sent me the person's picture. Okay, but still I didn't know who the man was. Okay, so I'm like, oh, okay, no problem. So later on, maybe I may forget it, right? So my number card that may buy you. So people do check my number, they call me for business and all that. So my number is on my bio. So I gave the number to him and I ignored. I was going about my day. I was doing my nails that day, okay? So I was just there, and then a number called me that, Oman Penny and I know saying. And I'm like, oh, okay. Now about and I'm like, oh, I'm in town. And he was like, I want to see you today. I'm traveling tomorrow, which is the Wednesday. I'm traveling on Thursday, that according to him. So I want to see you. And I'm like, okay, please, I'll call you back. All right. I was doing my nails, so I focused on my nails while I was thinking through, like, what is going on? Why does this person want to see me? I was thinking a lot. I'm like, is it something they want to promote me? Is it a contract? Something. Me, I was thinking a positive way. I was having a positive mindset all this while. So I'm like, okay, let me call him back. And then I called him back, and I'm like, oh, I'm the lady that he called. So he was saying that he wanted to see me, and he said yes, he wants to see me now. So I should, do I drive? And I said no, I don't drive. So I should book a Bolt or Uber and come. He will pay. I should request for the one that has full AC. You forget about that. He will pay. And I laughed, and I'm like, okay. I booked the boat, and I went to him. He sent me location. It's a signature apartment around this. What he told me was signature apartment. I don't know if that was part of his plans. So I went to the signature apartment. I got there. I started calling him the number that he used to call me. Oh, please, I'm here. So and so. It took a while before, I think it was number busy before he called back. And I'm like, I'm at the signature apartment, so I'm here. And he was like, no, he's not there. He's at the gallery. The gallery, which I don't even know that place. Seriously, I'm being truthful. I don't know that place. The gallery. So I said, okay. I started asking around. I asked the security guy, please. And he was like, oh, no, this is the signature. So the gallery is in front of you. You walk. By this time, the boat is gone, because that's where I did the shoot too. That's not a problem. So the man directed me that I'll walk a little bit, and then I should turn my right. And I'm like, oh, okay. So while I was going, I was asking for direction, and then they were directing me. I got to the place, and there was a security where like, call the person that brought you here so we can let you in. I'm like, okay, hello sir, I'm here. So I met him. He welcomed me. Oh, you're a nice girl, and just our TikTok son. Oh, why are the pan? I'm like, okay, thank you sir. So yeah, we went to one of the sitting place, and he asked me to order whatever I want to eat, and then he will pay. And frankly speaking, I had already eaten, so I just went in for some wraps. Sandwich. Yeah, I went in for some sandwich and some coconut drink. So we were sitting down, we were talking, asking me what I do, business that I do, and all that. So we were talking. I was eating, so maybe I didn't know. Maybe he didn't want to interact me with my eating because he was quiet, doing some couple of calls and all that. I was also quiet doing. So I decided to tell the waiter to package the thing for me, because I felt like maybe because I'm eating, so he doesn't want to talk about the reason why he called me. So I asked the waiter to just package it for me. I was already eating food, so he should package it for me. Let me send it home so that we can have time and talk about the reason why I'm here. So he did that, and he was like, after packaging the thing, I was just sitting down and I was looking at him. Before then, let me tell you what happened. He had, I think someone came there. I don't know if he was already meeting with the person there to take some money, or it was settings, because the person, while we were sitting, the person came there and he gave him an envelope, and he was kind of talking about it, that, oh, your boss said that da 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 da, and then he handed over the envelope to him. And then he opened it, it was some dollars, and then he just placed it down. And it was like, he was communicating, it was like, oh, anyway, I had the pound. We're saying, I forgot the amount he said, but it was full of dollars. So, yeah, I didn't care. And then he showed me some message on his phone, receiving 20,000 or 200,000, I don't know. And then he asked me that, look at this, or showing me with his phone. He said, look at this message. How much do you think this is? And I'm like, I checked and I'm like, oh, I think it's 20,000. And he was like, oh, okay. And then, mommy, why are you? I ignored it. So trying to frame all those things up to set me up that he is wealthy, okay? That one aside, he did all that, and then he told me after packaging the thing, he told me that, do you want to go inside with me to see my room? And I'm like, sorry, see your room? No. And then I proceeded to ask him, please, Mr. Bisawo, why did you call me here? Because I want to know if it's business, okay? Not that if it's business, all I was thinking was that it's business. So I wanted him to proceed because it's getting late, I want to get home. It was around 6 something to 7. So I wanted PM. So I wanted him to proceed. And then, so as soon as I said, no, I don't want to go to your room, he paused, and then he started scrolling his phone, and then he made a call, and other call is sorry call here. And I saw that this is a sign. As soon as sorry call, I know that no, he was not happy about what I said, that I wouldn't go with him to his room. So I just give him the benefit of the doubt. I was still sitting down, waiting for him to return from his call. He never returned. I waited for almost 15 minutes. He never returned. I started calling him that, oh, it's getting late, I'm leaving, so you will come back another day. So we talk about whatever it is that you didn't get to talk about, and when you went ahead to talk about seeing your room, maybe that was a joke. So I called him, switch off. I called him and called him. Maybe it was my network, right? So I kept on calling, switch off, switch off, switch on. Like, what's going on? So I took the number of the waiter.
The number you dialed is currently not reachable.
Maybe it's my network. So I called him. It was still switch off. So at this point, it was 20 minutes gone, and I'm like, no, he wouldn't come back because of what I said. So I left. I booked a ride, and then I left the place. So this whole thing is that the disrespect, I don't know who you are, I don't know who he is, okay? But he kept on saying, oh, your man Penny, I bet you choose today, Mahama, whatever. I don't know him.